So we are now by expanding of the following products. This comes from the Siavula textbook, which I've taking the liberty of sharing with you guys. So it sounds like this is not enough work for you guys. I just wanted to show you where I'm getting this so that you can also see. I'm only asking you, and see, as you can see, we're busy for this. Today we're just going to do the multiplying of two binomials. If you want to read up here, you're more than welcome. There's products, read through, there's an example. But I'm going to do the explanation on the hand of this. Now, technically today we are supposed to do binomial as well as trinomial, where we have in multiplied with another binomial multiplied with a trinomial. But for the purposes of seeing that the work is fairly new to you, I just want you for over the weekend to finish up for me this exercise. But I'm going to do it now. The first column, not the first column, I'm going to do column number 3. So that means C, F, J, or is that I? And I'm going to try and explain accordingly. I want you to follow, and work with me as we are going through this Grade 10 Mathematics with Mr. Le Cordeur. If you're watching from home, viewers, don't feel shy to just say where you're watching from and just leave a comment or a heart in the section below. So we're looking at C, and if we use the FOIL method here, I want you to look at that. I am going to say, I'm going to take the 2 and multiply it with a 1. And then my answer is going to be what? 2 times 1? 2, right? And then 2 times negative 2t is equals to negative 4t. Then, after that, I'm going to say what? That's negative t multiplied with 1. So I'm going to say negative t multiplied by 1 is equals to negative t. But I should remember there's actually a coefficient of 1. Then I'm going to say negative t times with negative 2t is equals to a positive 2t squared. Now, my next step is to look for terms, and this one is like terms. So if I have negative 40 and I subtract another negative, I'm left with, check again, I have negative 40 and I'm subtracting 1, negative 5. So my answer here is 2 minus 5t plus t, 2t squared. And there's my first one done already, just like that. Alright, I'm going to do number F to the side here. So number F is negative bracket A plus B bracket B minus A. So BODMAS tells me I should first do the brackets. I'm going to leave the negative outside. I write down the negative. I always use my equal sign. So that's going to be negative bracket A times B is equals to AB. A times negative A is equals to negative A square. Then I'm going to say B times B is equals to B square, and then B times negative A is equals to negative AB. Now we're looking for like terms within the brackets. We always check, is there like terms? Yes. What is the like terms? So the one is a positive, the other one is a negative. What will happen there? They cancel out. No? Remember, when we are doing addition and subtraction of fractions, what changes? The coefficient changes. So remember, I'm going to put it in green here. There's a positive 1 and there's a negative 1. Minus negative 1 is equals to 0. So technically I have 0 AB. So the only thing that remains is negative A square. Let me write that to you for you more properly. So that's a negative outside, and in the brackets a negative A square plus B square. But now I need to multiply in that negative. So if I multiply in that negative, it's going to be what? Positive A square is B square. Everyone getting the nick of the trick? We've just taken down some notes. For this is called a binomial squared because there's 2 terms at number I. There is 2 terms within the bracket. It's S plus 6 to the power of 2. Alright, now there's a short way of doing this, but let's for now do the long way. So that's S plus 6 squared. So if it's like that, I'm going to write it out. That square means I need to write out my bracket 2 times. So that's S plus 6 and S plus 6. Now it's easy for me to do the FOIL method. I need your attention here. What is s times s? Squared s times 6 plus 6s, and then s 6 times s plus 6s, and then 6 times 6, 36. Like terms? X plus 6x, what is the answer there? So I have s squared, and those two are like terms, so that becomes plus 12s. No, plus 36. Remember, when we do addition, our variable stays the same. It doesn't get a... If we're doing multiplication, then we can add to our variables exponents. So that is number. Next one is number. I'm just going to move this up a little bit so that I have more space to work on. I'm just going to move that to the side. Do number L. I want you to follow as I do number L. Please stay with me. 7k times 3. Let's just finish this one quickly. 7k times 3. 7 times 3. 21k. 7 times with negative 7k times with negative 2k. Negative 14k squared. 2 times 3. Positive 6. And then negative 4k. Like to what? 21k, 4k. If I have 21k and I'm subtracting 4k, 17k. So my answer is 17k minus 14k squared plus 6. So you do the remainder of this. I will share this on the group. Good morning, learners.